sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy. Esther Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What's the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I have suddenly realized the terrible things that gambling can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would have never become a gambler at all had I not fallen in with such evil companions that were always offering me success.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you just go right on talking to Miss Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek, and ye shall find.
Very good. Oh, I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Maybe you ought to try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is the hours between midnight and dawn. You might even try holding an all-night session against the devil.
Very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee's so good, I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine old lady. I suppose she sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. If one of you goes someplace, the other comes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here's a pamphlet I'd like you to read. It should give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday that I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you're not thinking I think I'm getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see such a pretty doll. I mean, a nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others, staying in here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel, or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. But there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
It's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I'd like you to read.
Of course, I will need a great deal of personal help from you. My soul is as black as 2 feet on a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at Thursday's prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry. Just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No, there's no peace under the wicked. Chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There's 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and a Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I guarantee I can fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit there and listen to you.
What's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, Ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 cents. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
Where is that?
El Cafe Cubana. In Havana.
El Cafe Cubana in Havana?
Where did you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Look, the plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant may be, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission. One and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. It is nice to know that it's just me personally, and not all guys in general. It is nice to know that somewhere in this world, there's a guy that might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what it'll be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber, to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his pride.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got this guy all figured out, huh?
I have.
Including what he smokes, all figured out.
All figured out. When my love comes along, I'll take a chance. He'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, the speed on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, always yes, I will, when my life comes along.
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it up like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I'll leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare. And I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. necessary for me to drop in again. Matthew 5:39. Don't bother looking it up. It's the bit about the other cheek.